Hello everybody, Jeremy here, and today I want to show you R.I.P.D, the game. R.I.P.D stands for the Rest in Peace Department, which is a upcoming movie that's going to be starring Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Daniels. And this particular game is going to be released, I believe, on July 17th. And it's going to cost 800 Microsoft points because this is the Xbox 360 version. But in real people money, that's $10. So R.I.P.D. the game is an arena-based cooperative shooter in which you go onto a stage and then you fight a few waves of enemies. And then you get money to upgrade your weapons, buy new weapons, stuff like that. So in case you haven't heard of this movie, here's a little brief synopsis. So the character of Ryan Reynolds is a cop and he's killed. And in the afterlife, he gets recruited into the Rest in Peace Department, which is kind of like the Men in Black for dead people. And their job is to hunt down who they call deados, which are dead people who have escaped the afterlife and they're hiding out on Earth in order to avoid judgment. So the Rest in Peace Department has to go and rustle them up so that they can face their proper justice. So there you go. So anyway, this game, yeah, well, you see when we start playing exactly what went wrong here. But for now, let's just go over some of the menu options here. Now, there are a variety of weapons that you can have. And in the very beginning, you have access to a pistol and a submachine gun. But you can also get a harpoon gun, assault rifle, automatic shotgun, revolver, grenade launcher, hunting rifle, and a couple of novelty weapons, a banana and a hair dryer. And of course you can see, like, oh my god, look at the firing rate on that hair dryer. And then you also have access to secondary weapons, some of which, you know, they're pretty much the same as your primary weapons. You decide which one you want to use first and which one you'd rather use second. And consumables give you slight boosts and aids. For example, this one replenishes your partner's health when you shoot him. Spicy Slugs creates a hot mess with a chance of exploding enemies after dying. And then you have a bulletproof vest, which reduces damage and things like that. And so we are going to be playing as Roy, which is Jeff Daniels' character. And then here's Ryan Reynolds' character, Nick. And we're going to be playing as Roy for this game here. And there's a few different difficulty options as well. Mild, spicy, and hot, because food, why not? And let's just pick our levels. We can choose from Terrace Bar, Beacon Station, Charlestown Bank, Bullpen, Public Library, Meth Lab, or the Vault. I played a few of these stages. I want to check out the Terrace Bar. So let's get started. You can select some bets to improve your payout when you're done with the level, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm playing by myself. So, the problem with this game is something that is very common with a lot of these licensed movie games, in that they have to be pushed out before the movie starts, or as soon as the movie starts. And as a result, the quality takes a direct hit. You'll see what I mean as soon as they start fighting. So, the deados are going to come out in droves. Oh, there they go. Now, do you hear gunshots? They were shooting, but yet there were no, you couldn't hear the gunshots. There's a very, very noticeable lack of sound effects in this game, besides the sound of very weak bullets. You have all these guys shooting me with their assault rifles, and you can't hear it. You can barely hear this big guy running up to me, charging me. See, he's knocking me down. You know, you're not hearing any oofs or anything like that. Like, oh man, he's hitting me, he's hurting me, or anything like that. And I also think the balance is off. I am getting absolutely swarmed by guys. This guy has a minigun. This is only the first wave. And it's just, it's just not that good. Now, I'm out of ammo. Enemies drop ammo, but there's also ammo crates around that you can get. Hey, look, there's a grenade. This guy's running up to me. Kill him. So here's something else that you can do. If you look at the top of the screen, you'll see some red icons, and one that's highlighted has a chain on it. So what that means is that I have access to some special abilities that I can make happen. So if I were to press the Y button right now, I basically wrap the enemies in these chains, which will hold them for a limited period of time so that I can kill them more easily. Oh wow, that guy was right behind me. And you wouldn't know, would not know that that guy was behind me. Of course, there's like no map, and it's just this very little sound effects. Reload. Oh God, to let you know exactly what's going on. You know, you just kind of get your butt kicked. And as soon as I had my minigun, and someone took me down. I don't know who. All right, it's good to have a minigun.
Tick-tock, the time is running out.
Yeah, but I don't know the consequences of that exactly. That time is running out, Mr. Announcer. So here's this guy trying to get a lock on him. All right, he's dead. He's dead. You know, the minigun is really the only thing that sounds like it has a bit of a kick to it. And the other power-ups that you get, the very last one, are you summon like some demon spikes. Am I stuck? Wow, look at that. I can't change my weapon. Okay, here we go. Almost got killed because of that little hiccup there. I'm gonna wait until the next wave to do the demon spikes, and I'm just gonna kind of hang out back here. Yeah, but it's just so jarring to have all these guns going off and you don't hear anything. Look. Do you hear anything? Let him shoot me again. Listen. Oh, now he's throwing a grenade. But no, you don't. There's a superb lack of sound design in this game, which to me, you know, is just another sign of we had to get this out. We had to make sure it was playable, it can get through certification, and that's the most important thing right now, not quality. And I absolutely hate that. This is an ammo cache that is not really labeled, and it's not really highlighted, and it's not easy to find. Like I said this at the beginning, when I first started playing this game, I had no idea that those things even existed. You see how this guy just runs up to you and just knocks you down? I mean, my goodness. Let's use those hell spikes. So that happens. You know, and that's neat, you know, but it's not nearly, oh God, let me get up, please. But it's not nearly enough to make me even vaguely recommend this game to anyone. Because no matter how you look at it, this game is unfinished. Balancing issues, sound issues, you know, just enemy behavior issues. It's just all, it's very abundant. And I'm gonna wrap this video up as soon as we complete this entire stage. Now, I don't know what the consequences are for dying, because, you know, I can die like 20 times and I won't be kicked out to the main menu or anything like that. I'll just have to respawn. I'll lose whatever power-ups I've managed to acquire. Oh, Jesus. I managed to acquire, but other than that, I mean, maybe there's probably a cash, a salary cut. Oh my God. Where are they coming from? All right, let me throw out this minigun. Should I throw out the minigun? Maybe not right here. And this enemy here has some superb dodges. Oh my god. I start to shoot her and then she does this amazing dash. Let me take out my shotgun. Maybe that'll help. And I'll drop the minigun. There we go. We're gonna fight cheap with cheap. Come on, guy. Alright, we got some ammo that someone dropped. I'm gonna beat him to death again with the shotgun. Yeah, ammo. Oh, we got a sniper. Where's that sniper? I see the beam somewhere. Where are you, sniper? Since there's no indicator on where enemies are probably located, there's no way for me to know until I get shot. And even the red indicator is not incredibly helpful when you have 30 people shooting you from all directions. Alright, got her. Alright, so now that we're down to the last couple enemies, there are indicators letting me know where they are. Here's one. And one more. Where are you, sir or madam? You are the sniper. Encounter 2 complete. Now, I believe that there are 5 waves total. I need to find some ammo at these randomly placed crates. Where are they? And I'm getting shot. You see the little red there? Someone was shooting me from behind. Alright, so we got some ammo. Let's get back to doing our otherworldly duties. Grenade! Now this power-up that I have now is pretty interesting. When I activate it, I basically step outside my body while my physical body becomes a distraction. So let's do that. Oh wait, it's too late. I got the hell spikes. Alright, so when I get it back, I'll just show you what that is. In the very first power-up that you have here, you basically throw down a healing beacon, which when you stand around it, you will continuously heal until it disappears. So let's just try to work our way up to the kind of like the tag team power-up. These guys have corridors, and if they get too close, they can knock you down. Getting shot from behind. Need a little bit more ammo for this. Let's just try to get a little up close and personal with these guys, so we can get enough. And of course, don't believe it. Okay, so let's use this now. So you see, I'm outside my body, and I can shoot them and kill them without them knowing. Too late now. And as you just saw there, some deados heal others. I'm reloading my shotgun. You cannot interrupt your reloading. Like if you just wanted to get a couple shells in there and you just wanted to start shooting again, you can't do that. If you roll, you can step out of the reload process, but you just can't shoot the gun in order to interrupt that. So unless you roll, you have to wait until the entire sequence has stopped, which is not that great. I'm going to die. But how do you kill what is already dead? You tell me, deados. Ugh, let's switch to the pistol. I would imagine that once you upgrade your weapons, the enemies will become less of a bullet sponge. But until then, this is what we got. Let's reload this shotgun while we got a little bit of cover. There we go. Minigun. And both characters have the same power-ups, so yeah, there's that. Alright, we're down to the last couple. But one thing that I did notice when I was playing as Ryan Reynolds' character is that he seemed to die quicker than Jeff Daniels' character. I don't know if that was just the situation that I was in, or if that's just how it is. If they can have different damage thresholds, I'm not too sure. But I died again 20 times with Ryan Reynolds' character, and it was pretty gnarly. I mean, I was just surrounded by. I would get up, I would get knocked down, and it would be like, "Whoop, you're dead. You're going to respawn." All right, so got a couple waves to go. This wave and one more wave afterwards. Get some ammo. Did he have a plunger? What was that? What were you charging me with, guy? I don't know if I showed you the power up with the chain, so let me just do that. If I did already, oh, forget it now. The minigun. But if I can't remember if I showed that, but the chains basically just tie them up in kind of like these magical chains, and they keep them that way for a few seconds so you can get some free shots off at them. Come on, stop running. 3 snipers. Oh my god. Because when you're dead, you possess amazing dodging capabilities. Come on, don't run. Ugh. Oh, we've got big guy charging me with like a giant. Oh, come on. Let's switch to the shotty. Oh, God. Oh, great. Now she's healing him. Reloading. Alright, so now that we have the chains power up, let's find some deados on which to use this. Preferably, you know, at least 2 or 3, not just one. This is just one sniper running away. I'm chasing you down. And now we have the minigun again. I will show you those chains, I promise. Well, I'm not promising, but I want to. This would have been a great time to use it. Oh well. Yeah, so just not real exciting, folks. Let's switch to the pistol. Maybe we can get a little better accuracy. Alright, got him down. A few more people behind me. And I hear something. It sounds like there's a car starting up. Very weird. Alright, here are the chains. And I'm out of ammo. Great. What a wasted opportunity. At least I got one. Alright. Where did you come from? Let's throw down that healing beacon. Long range shotgun. All right. Are you serious? Come on, we got her in the sights. Oh God. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, while we plow through this, I guess we can talk a little bit about Ryan Reynolds. You know, I like Ryan Reynolds. You know what one of my favorite Ryan Reynolds movies is? Just Friends. That's a romantic comedy. Now I know, romantic comedy, oh, well, isn't that mostly for females or whatever, you know? Not this movie. This movie is good, you know, because if you ever been the nice guy who's been friend zoned by a girl that you really like, you know, then you can totally understand some of where it's coming from. So basically in that movie, you know, Ryan Reynolds is his normal chiseled, ripped ab self, but when he was in high school, he was this fat, he wore braces and he had lots of acne, and you know, he was always the friend of the girl. But then he got older, got ripped, you know, went out to California, became a big shot, and he's coming back to visit his home, and he finds that girl he had a crush on, and he tries to win her over with his newfound Hollywood charm, and then that doesn't work. He tries to be a geek again, and then it's one of those just be yourself and be honest, she'll love you either way type of movies, and it's funny, and it's a good movie. And I bring that up because for some reason I cannot take Ryan Reynolds seriously as a serious character. Even like in a Amityville horror type situation, you know, he's got the full beard going. Oops, that was a mistake. When he's got the full beard going, and you know, like he's the I'm gonna kill you, Ryan Reynolds. It's like when I see his mean face, I just can't help but go. I keep feeling like he's gonna burst out laughing at any minute. You know how it is when you're upset about something, but you really want to laugh and you're trying to keep it in. You're trying to be serious. I feel that way about Ryan Reynolds, and you know, maybe you don't. You know, maybe you see his serious characters as being quite good, but I just can't help but to, I don't know. I just go like, oh, Ryan Reynolds, are you upset, man? That's all right, dude. Look, just make a joke. Make a joke. I just feel like you're just gonna start making me laugh at any minute. It's okay. I understand your family's dead, but yeah, there's joy to be had in this, and you will find it because you're Ryan Reynolds. So yeah, that's just me when it comes to him. And as for Jeff Daniels, I mean, come on, the guy is perfect for playing like the old Western, you know, sheriff, badass cowboy type person. I mean, have you seen True Grit? It's a really good movie. And he plays Brewster Cogburn. And he did a fantastic job in that movie. And the young girl, her name escapes me, but she also did a fantastic job. Okay, now you see this this guy who's glowing right now? When you get to like the last wave, you encounter these deados who have like these special powers for one reason or another. And they can take a lot more damage. Oh God. Oh, let's just try to get away from these guys and reload our shotgun if we can. Yeah, so he's doing this stompy ground move that keeps knocking me back. Critical, critical. Oh. Hang on while I reload. and I'm down again. The enormous lack of sound effects throughout this entire ordeal. That is what I cannot get over. All this is happening, and really all you hear is music. Oh, that was a really bright sniper beam. Alright, let's switch to the pistol so we can get some more shots off.
Excellent. Now either guard him while we arrest or execute him with a bullet to the head.
So yeah, I can either try to hold these guys off until this Deado can be arrested, or I can just kill him and just be done with it. I'm gonna be on the side of justice here, and I'm just gonna fight off these guys until he can be arrested. And by arrested, that just means until he eventually disappears. Not too worried about you right now, Sniper, to be honest with you. You be dead. I'm just gonna beat everybody that comes up here. That's two of you guys. Hell spikes! Remember when I said I'd kill you last? I lied. Assignment complete. There we go. So that is a look at R.I.P.D, the game. Rest in Peace Department, coming your way very soon for $10. As you can see, oh boy, not that great. There's also gold pieces. Apparently in the movie or something, the Deado's like gold. I don't know why. They don't explain that in this game. So yeah, I got some money, and you know what I could do if I wanted to upgrade my pistol, I can do that. And so, are you sure you want to upgrade? And I say, yeah, sure. If I want, it's going to cost me $3,500 of my dead people money, and you know, it's just wash and repeat. So yeah, guys, it's just, this is really the kind of game I really don't want to come down too hard on the developers for this. Developers of this game is old school games, and because the way that this whole thing works, you know, they're given the contract to make this game that is licensed based on the movie, and they have to get it out by a certain time, otherwise it doesn't matter. This is really just a promotional thing for the movie. And game development is hard and it takes time. And the movie people are not going to push back the release of a movie just so the game can be good. It doesn't work that way. You know, same way they're not going to push the movie back so that the toys can get better or whatever else they're going to market it with. So they have to put something together, something that's simple, something that doesn't require a whole lot of innovation. And this is the result that we get. A very typical, largely unfinished arena-based shooter with no story, no nothing, just shoot, 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 upgrade your weapon, shoot, 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 that kind of stuff. And in the amount of time that they have to make these kind of games, it's just not enough. So this is what we get. We get half-baked products. And it's a shame. This happens more often than not. And sometimes when games based on movies come out, you'll have the oddity in which they say, well, yeah, this is based on the game, but this is its own story. This happened before, this happened afterwards, and we're not tied to the release of the movie, so we're going to get quality. You know, I believe something like that similar happened with like X-Men Origins Wolverine or something. I think the game was not terrible, But a lot of times you do get just games that are just bad because they're so closely tied in with the movie and there's just not enough time to complete it. So there's R.I.P.D. I do not recommend it. Until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll see you later.